Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to the overall weekly spirit reading for January 27th to the February 3rd. So the spirit message, it came through so unusually to me. They were giving me like so much information and too much information, and it was like the first time in over a year where I wasn't clear with what they wanted me to say, and then they made it so clear that if that was part of the message itself. So the message literally is looking at this card, the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Ariel, and the spirit message was focus on what you can do, and that's it. So this is the spirit message before we get into the archangel messages and the messages from heaven and the guidance and all the other messages. But the direct spirit message was focus on what you can do, and that's it. And almost like leave the rest to spirit. So you're to focus on what you can do and then leave the rest up to spirit, meaning do your part and leave the burden of anything more to others or spirit. There is nothing more to do in a sense than your share, your load, your work, whatever it is. The rest of it that you think about and weigh yourself down with, release. The minute you feel further burdened or lowered in energy, release it. Just focus on your part, what you're meant to do in the moment in your work and projects, and leave the rest to spirit. It's time to unburden, release, and do your share, and that's it. Do not overcompensate for others. Do not overextend yourself. Do not overburden yourself with things or even thoughts that are not for you to take on. This is a time to focus on what you can do, and that's it. And leave the rest to spirit. So they also explain how, they wanted me to explain how it even further came through last night. And I'm being made to share this because you might find it in your own life. Almost like information overload that can take you away from what you're supposed to pour into right in front of you. And so last night, usually when I go to sleep, I put on my iPad and then I'm up for another hour just reading things and that kind of thing. But last night, I mean, the first time in like a decade, I didn't put the iPad on and I went immediately to sleep in like 5 minutes. And there's something about that. There's something about that it's releasing the information overload. It's about being, I didn't have that distraction and I was asleep in minutes. And so then I was wide awake in the morning and I'm getting more done today because I'm more energized. And that's what it's all about. It's again about the message of pulling back energy back to yourself to manifest and to focus and pour your energy into the things that are right in front of you and focus on what you can do, and that's it. And so they wanted me to share that with you. And also, I posted a previous direct spirit message yesterday about your time and energy is valuable, treat it as such to manifest. And so that's what they're asking us to do. See how she's pointing, like focus on what is right with you in the present moment and what you can pour yourself into and focus on right now, because that's where you're needed. That's where your focus should be. And we have a lot of distractions pulling us away, whether it's information overload or that kind of thing. And they want us to be in the moment and focus on what you need to do right now. Focus on what you can do, and that's it. And right in front of you in the present moment. So let me put that away. But that was definitely the spirit message. And so I wanted to share that because that was such a bizarre way they brought it home to me. And especially last night with just not being up an additional hour on my iPad, I got quality sleep and I'm more energized to get things done in my physical that need my hands on it, that need my focus on it. And that's what they want us to focus on what you can do. Focus on what you can do and leave the rest. So if you feel like thoughts are pulling you away or information overload, you kind of want to bring back all the pieces of energy that normally, like things take your energy away. Pull back your energy and focus on the tasks in front of you, because it's going to need your focus and attention, and that's what they want. So focus on here and now and what's in front of you, what you can do, and leave the rest. Leave the rest. Leave the rest to others or spirit. And don't overburden yourself with additional things than what's in your physical right now in front of you, and focus on what you can do, and that's it. And so you might be like me, like maybe not spending so much time on websites or on your iPad and finding more energy for what you need to accomplish or whatever it is for you, but pulling back those bits and pieces that take your energy so you have more energy in the present moment to manifest and work on the things that you are supposed to actually. So that's the message. From the 27th to the 3rd, what is our journey going to be like? And what are the messages from the archangels? 27th to the 3rd, as we focus on the here and now and what's in front of us and pour ourselves into that. What we can do. What we can do. 27th to the 3rd. Here we go. 27th to the 3rd. 27th to the 3rd. What are the archangel messages? 27th to the 3rd. As we focus on the here and now, what's in front of us, what we can do. Ooh. Yeah. Because we got this. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hold on a second. I want to do it in the order. Again with the Ace of Ariel. This is why they want our attention here. And we have decisions time. This is about releasing yourself. You can't make this up. Release yourself from that which holds you back and need to detox unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. There's a lot of letting go here, releasing yourself from things that no longer serve you. Just like the direct spirit message was, if things are pulling your energy away from what you need to focus on in the physical, you're going to want to bring it back because you're bringing new things in the physical. The Ace of Ariel is the Ace of Pentacles. And this is 2 weeks in a row, and that's why there are so many messages about this. You need your energy in the present moment on things that you need to focus and pour your energy into, and it's bringing new manifestations in. And so you need to hold back on what pulls your energy away and let go of what no longer serves you, whether inside or out. And it literally says it's your lucky day and new resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. But definitely free yourself from those things that are pulling at your energy and focus on these new things, because you're bringing things into the physical. And then we have the Seven of Michael again. So this is when things are shady, when you're not quite sure which way to go. It says right on the card, there's a better course in action. So this is what they're urging us, is to pull our energy back from toxic situations, from again, they gave the direct spirit message about information overload, or things that grab your attention and your energy away from the things that you want to manifest, and you've got to get clear on that. And then we have the Knight of Michael, because you are to be strong and committed and go forward with truth, with integrity, what's in line with you, and it's time to move quickly and choose logic over emotion, and there's sudden changes. So there's no time to be in this state of not knowing which way to go. Look, literally on these cards, it's decision, and then you have to make a choice of which direction, and you are going to get real clear on that. So they want you to pull back your energy and focus on the things that are going to be paying off for you. So if there's things that you need to release yourself from, this is the time to do it. And there's a lot about pulling back your energy so you can manifest things right now. And with that Ace of Ariel, what could be sapping your energy is you need to get clear and know which direction you're going in with, and what are the better moves to make at this time. And you got to get clear on that. So you might want to clear away some things that just pull at your energy. There was a spirit message about if things are bringing you down or putting you in circles, like let that go and focus on the here and now, what's in front of you, to go clearly. And the Knight of Michael is all about moving forward very clearly, brilliantly, knowing which direction to go in, that kind of thing. And something could be coming in your physical that you're going to want to move on. And it's going to be very clear. So that's why right now it's like free yourself for something coming in the physical that you're going to want to move on clearly with. And that's what's coming in. So that's why that spirit message was like, pull your energy back and focus on the things right in front of you and pour yourself in there. So let's see, what are other messages from the 27th to the 3rd? Going into February now. What are the messages as we get, ooh. Yeah, again, we're getting another night. Oh, we're getting another night here. It's moving forward on the things that you're really passionate about, letting go of the things that no longer serve you and moving forward on the things that do. Because it's going to move you out of lack. It's going to move you out of not feeling like you can't have your heart fulfillment in some way. And here we have the Ace of Raphael. So we have the Ace of Ariel bringing into the physical, and Ace of Raphael, which is all about positive new emotional experiences, new relationships, things like that. So here we have literally moving out of things that do no longer serve you, moving out of things that give you lack, where you feel like you don't have the resources for your work, your relationships, or anything. You're moving clearly out of that. You're moving forward on what you really care about, and it's bringing in new things that you care about and new things into your physical, and it's getting you out of this feeling like you don't have the resources, that you can't get out of this feeling of lack in some way, you can't move forward. You are moving forward. You're the Knight of Michael. You're moving forward on things that are important to you. We have 2 knights here. This is all about movement. So release what saps your energy, release what no longer serves you, and gallop in the direction of your dreams and what you want to manifest, because it is coming in here. You're getting out of the 5 of Pentacles, which is not having what you need, to having what you need come in. So that's why there's a lot about bringing your energy back to manifest, because you need your energy to charge forward on the things that you clearly want to manifest, and what will bring you your heart's desires, that kind of thing. And it's coming in because you have an Ace of Ariel and Ace of Raphael, which is literally saying gallop clearly for you, these aces, these new things coming in. You don't want to waste your time with things that are just wasting your energy. Ooh, geez, they're coming out. Major Arcana, new beginnings. You can't make this up. They want you to release and let go, to rise up again and move forward with these aces. And it's the end of the difficult times. It's a resurrection almost of your spirit, and to gallop on and leave what was no longer serving you back there. It's starting a new life, finding your purpose, forgiving, compassionate review of the past. But we have starting a new life. These are 2 major arcanas. So there's decisions of really releasing what no longer serves and moving forward with these new beginnings. And what are the new beginnings? It's the Ace of Raphael and the Ace of Ariel, which is new relationships, heartfelt commitments, and new opportunities in the physical that will grow, getting you out of this lack mentality, or whether you didn't have the resources or what you wanted, and you're galloping forward brilliantly and full of love for what you're doing. And it was all from releasing this energy back here that held you down in a cage, and you're setting yourself free. Whether it was people, circumstances, a way of thinking, you're going to feel like a new life. And this is with these aces coming in, and that's when they want you to focus on the here and now, what's in front of you, and gallop forward as the 2 knights, because just keep moving forward and grab all your energy for this. That's what you need. So let's see if we can get any more messages for the 27th to the 3rd. We have the 8 of Michael. 8 of Michael. 8 of Michael. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. This is what they're talking about taking your focus back, like opening the gates of what you're trapping yourself with. When they say release here, you have to release yourself by your thinking. And welcome these new beginnings and go forward for the new. Charge forward with the new and keep your focus on that. That was what they were saying, was pull back what monopolizes your thinking. That really you need to release it and just focus on what's in front of you, what you need to move forward on these aces. That's going to bring you fulfillment. That's the choice and decision. Oh my God, they're all coming out here. Yep, because they want you to feel like the Queen of Swords. This is when you're in charge of your thoughts. You're releasing and opening the gate, and it literally is, you know exactly what to do. This has been coming up over and over again. You know what to do. Be very clear. You're the queen in power, moving forward brilliantly to these new aces, and you're letting go. You're releasing yourself out of what no longer serves you. This could be what you say to yourself, what you're allowing yourself to be preoccupied with in your mind. When you release that, what's occupying your mind, it frees your mind to fully embrace what you really want to bring in, what you want to really go forward with. That's what it is. And we have another ace. This is the Ace of Gabriel, which has been coming up a lot too. Once we free our mind and free our energy, we have more energy for the new things, all the new things coming in. And we literally had new beginnings was another major arcana. And look what the new beginnings are bringing in. Ace of Ariel, Ace of Raphael, Ace of Gabriel. Once we free that mental energy and the energy we waste on other things, whether it's overload of information, whether it's spending too much time on, piddling around on your iPad or other people or circumstances that sap your capacity to manifest, once you pull back all that fragmented energy that you let people take bits and pieces of, bring it back to the present moment and charge forth with what you care about very clearly, you're manifesting and helping to bring in with the divine all these aces. That's basically what they want me to say. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Wands. And this is being fired up, refired up, just like the new beginnings, like you're rising up with new fire within you to seize these opportunities, what you really care about. Gift of passion, opportunity, inspiration, the chance to do something amazing. And we end with the Queen of Raphael, which says that in the end, you're in your power. It's going to bring you, once you get clear, it's going to bring you everything that you're so emotionally fulfilling for you. And that is the overall goal with all these aces and the new beginnings. And that's what you're manifesting. And that's why that spirit message was like, that's what you need the energy for, to go forward powerfully in the direction of what's going to give you that emotional fulfillment. And here we have literally follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. And your psychic information is off the charts. It's helping you realize what you need to let go and release yourself from. It's letting you feel this new beginning and which way to go galloping forward brilliantly in the direction of all the aces that you want to seize. And that's what I'm getting. You're definitely in your power, and they're hoping you to be in your power. And that's why they keep saying you want to take back your energy and your thoughts, what you spend your mind thinking about, and focus right in front of you on the things that you want to manifest. Bring it back to you. Empower you. Every time someone takes bits and pieces of your energy, it's lowering your energy that you have, your capacity to manifest and seize and bring in these aces, to remain in your power. So what is the energy from the 27th to the 3rd? What is the energy from the 27th to the 3rd? Ooh, that wanted to turn, but then it's, 27th to the 3rd. Yep, we got yin and yang, going back to balance, bringing it all in too. Almost like, ooh, geez. Oh my gosh, and we have patience. There has been a lot of patience through this entire process. Hold on to your patience as well. Hold on to your patience, especially if you're trying to manifest something in the physical, with, like abundance-wise. See how she's almost holding that coin in there? That's what I'm just picking up too, especially with all these aces. Like, new things are coming in. And we have the healer of the ages. This is what's happened. The balance and the patience through this whole journey. And the healer of the ages reminds me of that. You've healed yourself. And you're pouring your heart, you're very clear, you're illuminated here, and it's almost like divine justice too, the way he's standing here. I feel like divine justice, balance, your patience is going to pay off, and you go forward more at peace with yourself, and that what you're putting out there is going to be reflected back. It reminds me of the healed magician in the mirror, where you're going forward more balanced and with patience, and knowing that it's going to take time for things to manifest, but they are, and they're in the process of. And I really like this card. So actually, let me read this. They're asking me to read the healer of the ages, so maybe there's an additional message in here that's going to be even more than what I'm picking up from it. Yeah, healer of the ages. The healer of the ages is literally health and vitality, and that's what they want, the vitality piece. This powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, hoping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations now. You can call upon this as a miraculous transformation whenever you need vitality, balance, or renewal. And know that at a very deep level, an important healing is taking place. And the affirmation is, the powerful healing of eternal love is with me now and always. Divine consciousness fills my every cell. I am whole, healthy, vital, and at peace. But here it's like in the process, knowing that we're healed, we're at peace, and that's what we're manifesting. That's part of this major kind of new beginning and releasing what no longer serves you. And it's a divine healing, bringing in all these new, there's been divine healing in this process where you're charging forth, and they want you to have a renewed enthusiasm for your life and what you're doing in the moment, and bring all your fragmented energy back to remain at balance and at peace and at patient with what you're doing, and seize these new beginnings, because we have the Ace of Gabriel, the Ace of Raphael, the Ace of Ariel. I mean, that's a balanced, you have to be revitalized for this. And it's bringing it all in. I mean, this is really gorgeous. There could be new opportunities with your work, with your relationships, with your passion, and to seize them. And it's all a sense you're going to feel like a new, knowing that even if it doesn't all bloom in one, this is energy is not fixed. You could see the ideas coming in, the new projects coming in, the new clients coming in, the new things that you care about. There's new things coming in the physical, and it's almost going to feel like a new life, like a new chapter for you. So let's get some goddess guidance actually for the 27th to the 3rd, as we are to stay balanced and have patience and know that we've been healed of a lot, and we're now going forward. And still the healed, I feel like this power, divine power, is helping us with the decisions of what to release and to welcome in this new stuff. And that's why it's like to bring back your energy to the present moment and work on what you can and leave the rest. Let's see what the advice is. Goddess guidance advice for 27th to the 3rd. 27th to the 3rd, definitely focus on what you can do and bring those aces in and do what you can do here. 27th to the 3rd, as all the aces are coming in. 27th to the 3rd, easy does it. And that reminds me of the patience and the balance. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. And that was part of that spirit message too, like no need to hurry or force things, like doing your share. You don't overcompensate. You don't burden yourself with more than what you are supposed to be doing. And there's no need, you have patience, underscoring the patience here. It's divine timing. I feel like there's such a divine energy here that's healed us in being much more balanced and patient no matter how much things take to come into the physical and everything else. And you also know what's for you to do, what's not for you to do. Just like the direct spirit message, it's like just focus on what you need to do, and that's it. Like you can't do what another person's supposed to do. You can't do what spirit's going to have a hand in doing. You have to know your spot in it all and go with the flow. So easy does it. Let's get another guidance message for the 27th to the 3rd, 27th to the 3rd. As your divine is bringing in all these new things, and it's going to feel like new cycles here. Easy does it. You can't make this up. There's endings and beginnings, and we have new beginnings here. And basically this is an ending, because you're releasing what no longer serves you and you're moving forward to a new beginning. The two major arcanas, and here we have endings and beginnings. So it's going to feel like a whole new cycle, especially with what you're going for with these new aces, and the divine's bringing it in. New things in your physical, new things that you deeply care about, have new passion and new enthusiasm for your life. And it's endings and beginnings. The old must be released. This is all releasing right here, coming out of that cage, releasing yourself from what's holding you down or back. The old must be released so that the new can enter. So that's what they want you to move forward with confidently in your power as a knight, going forward, seizing new beginnings. There's definitely endings and new beginnings, like a new cycle. 27th to the 3rd, feel like a fresh new start, new lease on life in a sense. And the 27th to the 3rd, you can't make this up. We now have receptivity, which we sure as hell are getting with the Ace of Ariel, the Ace of Gabriel, and the Ace of Raphael, because we've let go of a lot. And I think a lot could have been internally and also externally. Maybe we're leaving projects or things that we worked on. Maybe we're leaving certain people or situations in our lives. We're moving on to better, and they want us to bring our energy back and focus on that, because we have to move forward, and there's things for us to do and work with these new aces and be on the receiving end and allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, your energy, and ability to give to others. And that's stressing, again, that spirit message is, You know, all of this, when you allow yourself to receive, like pull back your energy, have an increase of your own energy. It increases your intuition, your energy, and the ability to give to others. And may I say, also manifest further and to go on these aces. So you got to release what's no longer serving you, and like pulling at your energy that's not serving you. It's not serving your aces. It's not helping, giving you energy to ride on your horse forward, that kind of thing. And be open to receiving. Allow yourself to receive, because as our intuition's off the charts, you want to increase your intuition, your guidance. You want to increase your energy, which will give you greater ability to give to others, and you'll receive. So allow yourself to receive. You'll only give back more as you receive, and it's coming in. And it's almost like the divine knows that they'll be showering you with things so that it can overflow and you can give more freely. And so it's like supporting you to further give, in a sense, or have more to give to the right things that you're supposed to be applying yourself to. So allow yourself to receive however it comes. And this has been coming through a lot, that we're going to be now on the receiving end. And I feel like a lot of us have been like pouring our heart, blood, sweat, and tears into things. And it's going to be a moment where things are going to start coming in. Like I kept saying, for a while now, we're going to be more on the receiving end, because we've given a lot. We planted our seeds, and look at all the aces coming in. And they want us to remain in that mode. And, you know, easy does it. Know your spot in it all. It really has been coming up a lot. Like, don't overcompensate for another. Don't put on more than is your burden. If something is monopolizing your thought or your head, it's taking your energy away from what you want to be manifesting, what you care about, what your passion to stay up in energy. It's a lot of that. So because you need to be powerfully riding forward, and welcome in the new, like completely. So welcome in the new, 27th to the 3rd. And it could be what you're working on, or wow, there's so much coming out here, but you can't make this up. This is what cycles and rhythms. They're talking about endings and beginnings, honoring the cycles. Also, easy does it. Easy does it. You know your spot in it. This is a new cycle. You get in the rhythm of things. You know where your spot is in it. All is coming through. There's undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation, no matter what it looks like. That's part of the receptivity, that it's coming back. Things that you poured your heart and soul into, it's coming back in these aces, new opportunities. What you poured your love and attention to is coming back. Like, that is what I'm getting. And we ended it with golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And look at that. Ace of Ariel, Ace of Raphael, Ace of Gabriel. And you're walking through as the knight. Brilliant. And going forward on the things you care about. There are golden opportunities coming in. That's why they kept on saying, focus on the here and now. And don't let your energy get fragmented, where you can't pour that into the things that are part of your new beginnings, basically, because the major arcana was new beginnings and decisions, releasing what no longer serves you. And cycle is, see, look, you're leaving the old for these new cycles of opportunity coming in. And we have it with receptivity and the golden opportunity. It's just confirming in both decks that you're releasing, because important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And that's what they're urging you to do. And that's an unusual amount of cards to be getting from the goddess guidance, but that's what, there's a lot of guidance coming through for this period. I think it's a very fertile time to manifest new things for your new beginning. And that's why there was a lot coming through about manifesting and how you can manifest or save your energy, conserve your energy for the things that matter for your new beginnings. And I posted a lot of spirit messages about that. So what can we surrender from the 27th to the 3rd? What will help us flush this out? What we can surrender that will help us? 27th to the 3rd. 27th to the 3rd for these new beginnings. 27th to the 3rd, and focusing on what's in front of us and what we can do. 27th to the 3rd. What can we surrender? 27th to the 3rd. All about manifesting, it looks like. 27th to the 3rd. What will help us? What can we surrender? Is there anything more to surrender? Maybe, ooh, okay. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. Part of being in, when they were like, easy does it, cycles and rhythms. You want to go for the flow. It also goes back to that spirit message of know you're part of it all, and if you need to rejuvenate, take care of your cycles, your energy, that kind of thing. Replenish yourself, take breaks. Let's see, 27 to the 3rd, 27 to the 3rd. Easy does it. You can relax and take some time out to recharge yourself. 27 to the 3rd. What else can you surrender? 27 to the 3rd. What are additional things that you could surrender? Ooh. Surrender your need to always be right. Give others the gift of letting them be right. Be yielding, not rigid. This will help resolve conflicts and improve your relationships. You want to get along. Easy does it. And you surrender defensiveness. This is interesting. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. It's more like relaxing and getting along with other people. You don't want to have all your defenses up, and you don't have to say that you're right. It's kind of like pulling your energy back. And I think they just want you to focus on what you have in front of you and not get pulled into the personal dramas and anything that's extra. I don't know how else to say it. Anything else that's extra. You just want to ease along, get along, and you don't have to point out that you're necessarily right or get overly defensive or offensive to people. And just like mind your business kind of thing, because you have a lot of business in here. Like with new beginnings and all the aces coming in and that's what they were saying. Like pull your energy back because you got a lot to focus on in the moment and pour yourself into that. And it's really not that important because people have like petty things and they just like to start things or they're in their own, who knows. You don't have the energy to focus, and like they said, the spirit message, you don't want to get distracted from what you need to do in a sense. And it's not to be, they really want you to pull back your energy and focus on the things that are going to pay off for you and the things for you to do. So it's like you can't, also to be more cooperative. You put these together. If you don't have to always be right and you're not overly defensive, you can find even ground, and that's basically what you want. And that's where your focus is. You're not, yeah, because look, you're surrendering to the effortlessness. We got that with easy does it. We started with easy does it, and now it's clarifying with effortlessness. You are going for the effortlessness. You're like, that's part of the release in the new beginning. It's like releasing all those things. Like even going back to that spirit message, it's like most of the time we are in power of making our life a lot more effortless and freeing our energy up for the things that really matter, that we really want to manifest. And if you want your life to be smoother and be more effortless, it's like know your place in it all. Pull back your energy. It's nothing to get into these kind of stances with people. You just want effortlessness. You just want to go with the flow and know everything's in divine timing and just effortlessness. And it's stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. And that's what they're doing. Easy does it. We had cycles, endings and beginnings. You're just going with the flow. And you're not trying to force the river. You're just doing what's in front of you. Pour your energy and attention into things that matter with your new beginnings, with all your aces. And it's almost like you can't waste your time and energy. You got things you want to move on with all these aces, new beginnings you want to receive. And so you're surrendering to the effortlessness. And that's what they're commending us for, like to continually do that. And you could feel like during the day, there's so much in our world that fights for our attention and fights for our energy to pour into something. And it's like, almost like stop yourself, even if it's, you don't realize, because in that 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, however somebody pulled at your attention or energy, it pulled you away from these aces. It pulled you away from moving forward. It pulled you away from, receiving, and they want you to go forward with new opportunities. So bring back all your energy for that. And surrender more to effortlessness of it all, and have patience and that kind of thing. And that's what they're stressing. So let's go into messages from heaven. What do they want to add for the 27th to the 3rd? as new things. It's definitely a new beginning. And we're supposed to, and honestly, even if you don't have literally new physical things coming in, new physical things that you're excited about, new physical projects and things like that, it's almost like your mental body, mind, and soul is going to feel like it's a new chapter anyway. Like deep within your soul, it's a new cycle. It's a fresh start. You have a new enthusiasm. You're going forward on the things you really care about. You're focused on the things you want to bring into the physical, and you're going for new opportunities. And you're going to be on the receiving end, and it's a new ending and beginning. It's new cycles, and throughout this new cycle, easy does it. Go with the flow. Have patience. Always surrender back to effortlessness. You're not fighting the river. It's knowing your spot in it all. Focusing on what you can do. Going back to that spirit message, go focus back on what you can do, and that's it. Okay, so what's the messages from heaven from the 27th to the 3rd? As, ooh, gosh. Yeah, we're easing the blockage, which is holding you back. Go for it. Golden opportunities. We're easing the blockages. That's why a lot of releasing here, new beginnings. That's what it's going to feel like, that it's a fresh new start, that you're going forward finally. 27 to the 3rd, moving forward with all these aces. 27 to the 3rd, 27th to the 3rd. And they want us to move forward. Go for it. 27 to the 3rd. Wow. Go out and plant new life seeds and sow for your future. That's what they're saying with the golden opportunities, new beginnings. Every ace practically, Ace of Gabriel, Ace of Raphael, Ace of Cups, Ace of Raphael. This is, what did I say about it? It's a fertile time. It's fertile ground. Go out and plant those new life seeds. If you talk about new beginnings, it's almost like fresh soil to plant your seeds, and it's going to flourish. It's new beginnings. It's fresh starts. Go out, sow for your future. The things are going to be growing from that to go forward. 27 to the 3rd. That's beautiful. And we have, you can't make this up, focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping. Just like this direct spirit message was, focus on what you can do, and that's it. Focus your mind on what you really want. We are helping. So as you're planting your seeds and sowing for your future, they're easing the blockages. They want you to go for it. They're helping you. That was why I kept on saying with this card, I felt like this was such a divine healing energy coming in, bringing in that new, in this particular reading, it was different. It was like it's releasing it. So you're going to be on the receiving end. They want you to focus on what you can do now. Pull your energy back to do that for the new beginnings, to release what no longer serves you. Grab all those aces and ride like the knight forward and plant for your future. They're easing the blockages, and focus on what you can do now. Focus on what you can do now. Focus your mind on what you really want. We're helping. They're helping you with what you really want. And that's reflected in all these aces. It's what you really want, what you're really passionate about, what you really want to manifest in the physical. That's what the, ooh, and I knew they wanted one more. We rejoice when you find love. Love comes in unexpected ways. And again, it's all those aces, the new beginnings, the receptivities, the golden opportunities. It's all coming in. So continue to focus on what you really want. Focus on what you're doing now. They're easing the blockages. And that's the message that's really coming through here for this. Focus on what you want. Focus on the here and now. Focus on what you can do, and just do it. And it's new beginnings, new cycles, receptivity. You can't make this up. Action. Drop all fear and just do it. This is from the guardian angels. Drop all fear and just do it. You have the power to create and be whatever you truly want. Look inside your heart and take positive action in those things that bring you closer to achieving your desired goals. Nothing can stop you except your own fears. This card is positive confirmation from God and the angels that the time is right for you to start a new and exciting venture. And that was with the new beginnings. That was every ace in the deck. I've chills all over the place. And golden opportunity. They want you to take action for that. They want, yeah, and the last one, they have invitation. We, your guardian angels, ask you to invite us into your heart. Talk to us at any time. Share with us your fears and concerns, as well as your joys and pleasures. There's no need to be formal, for we have known you before the dawn of time. In fact, we know you better than you know yourself, and we love you just as you are. And then the last one, was opportunity, with the golden opportunity. I mean, you can't make this up. If I tried, opportunity, wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There's nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. And that's what it is. They're easing the blockages which held you back. Golden opportunities, aces all around. And this was just gorgeous from your guardian angels, that there's action. They want you to just do it. Just do it. And just like the spirit message was just focus on focus on what you can do and do it. They're telling you to do it. This invitation is just beautiful. Talk to them at any time, and the opportunities are coming in. It's just gorgeous. And they're saying, like, really act, act, act. And these new beginnings and golden opportunities, every ace, easy does it. Do it effortlessly, remain in the flow, and take care of your energy, and take note of when things are pulling your time or attention or focus or energy, because you want to pull that back, because you want to go forward with these aces, riding confidently on the every night, grabbing every ace and going through those golden opportunities. And they're clearing the blockages inside and out. And this is beautiful. So this energy is not fixed. You can get hints of this. You could start feeling it internally. And really new things could be coming in, and unexpectedly so. So keep focused on the present and the now, on what you can do. And look at what this. This is a beautiful reading. 27th to the 3rd. Have a great end of January and a great beginning to February, and all the best to you. Take care. Bye-bye.